Okay, before we get into the boots of the month, I'm going to give you a spoiler. The Nike Nouveau White Pack and the Adidas Input Code Pack don't make my top 5. What's up guys, James here from BootWizard Boot Reviews, and today it's the end of the month, which means it's time for Boots of the Month. This month what I want you to do is I want you to predict what my number 1 is down in the comments before you watch the video. So, as I said, no Nouveau White, no input code, but what do you think I've gone for? Stick it down in the comments. So this month, the releases are the New Balance Pitch Control Tequila V2, the Nike Nouveau White Pack, the Puma Rush Pack, the Puma Grizzy Griezmann Limited Edition Anniversary Boot, the Adidas Input Code Pack, the Adidas X99 Remake Release, the Adidas F50 FG, the Tune It Remake Release, the coolest name for a boot pack ever this year, the Mizuno Ninja vs Samurai release. We have a Diadora Brazil Whiteout pack, a Nike Techcraft Mercurial, the Umbro Whiteout pack, and a Nike Luna Gato colorway. So with that out of the way, let's find out what's at number 5. So in at number 5, I have the reason there is no Nouveau White and no input code on this list, and it's because the whiteout pack that I've gone for is the Umbro whiteout pack. Umbro have released a white and plum whiteout pack for this month, which I really like. Pairing it with last month's blackout pack, it's so clean, there's nothing but the plum accent in the Umbro boot, in the Umbro logo. I think this was a really nice release, especially in the Acuro. I think this boot looks fantastic, and we spent so much time getting hyped about Nike releases and Adidas releases. This kind of flew under the radar a bit, no Nike pack pun intended, and I think that it's better than both of them. You can argue with me in the comments, please don't shout. At number 4, we are going back to the big 2. It's the Nike Techcraft Mercurial for 2 reasons. 1, it looks incredible, and 2, Nike bringing back the Techcraft, but they've actually done it in a really cool way, in the way it should be done. So if you don't know, Techcraft is a leather version of Nike's boots. So whenever something is Techcraft, they've taken the original boot and then they've added leather. However, for some time, what they were doing was adding leather to the top of a synthetic base, so it wasn't a true leather boot. The Techcraft Mercurial Vapor 13 is a true leather boot with that vapor outsole, the vapor looks, the vapor feels, and that really dark black and gold kind of colorway looks fantastic. This is a really clever move from Nike, even though I think Vapors should be really all about innovation and being the best boot possible. From a leather boot perspective, this was quite impressive. So this is number 4. So we have had an unbelievable month of releases. Some of the best releases that we've had this year have all come this month, and the top 3 proves that. And again, I think a lot of you are going to be very mad about this, but it's the X99 remake. So this was the 99 gram remake that Adidas have done for this month. So this is styled on and inspired by the 99 gram F50 Adi Zero, which was basically unwearable, and they've given us a wearable, completely brilliant version of that boot. In my view, this is better than both the X19 Plus and 19.1. They've released a limited edition boot that's better than both of their current top-end X-line boots, while using inspiration from that X99. This is a fantastic boot. It's a really good release, and honestly, my top 3 could have gone in any order, but this on the day has got number 3. So again, you can shout at me in the comments, but number 3 is X99. At number 2, it's a boot that can't help but make me smile I can't explain why I love this so much, but I really do. It is the Puma Grizzy Griezmann boot, which has been used to celebrate the anniversary of the working relationship between Antoine Griezmann and Puma, because he has been with Puma since any of us can remember, really. And they've released this special fluoro yellow colored boot, which if you follow the channel is a color I really like. It's very reminiscent of Nike Volt. And they've put a smiley face on the boot, on the sole plate, and if you put the two boots together, you have a smiley face in the boots. It's so simple and it's so stupid, but I really like it and it genuinely makes me smile. And if I can't bump a boot up this list just because it makes me smile, then why do I even run a YouTube boot channel? If I get enjoyment out of it, it goes way up the list. So this was limited edition as well. I really, really love this. And the Puma Grizzy Griezmann boot is number 2. It's a Puma Future. I really like it. Which means at number 1, I have picked probably the worst boot to be released this month. Yeah, it's my list. It is the F50.6 Tune It remake, the F50 FG. So this was released right towards the end of the month, and I am actually in love with this. Now, obviously, if you take the X99, the X99 is a far superior football boot, but Boots of the Month isn't about the best technical football boot. That's what I do reviews for. This is about the releases, the feeling, the hype, like what you get behind, what you like, what looks great. And I think this looks amazing in its looking cheap in a 2006 kind of way. The nostalgia vibes are so real in this. I could not be happier to own a pair of these. I'm super pleased with this boot, despite the fact that it is without a doubt one of the worst performing boots that we have out this month. No questions. So if you want to see my review of what I actually think of this, do click the link up above. But this is brilliant. It's awful and terrible and fantastic and amazing all at the same time. Pure brilliance and pure ballsy, just going for it from Adidas to release a boot that was terrible back in 2006 and give us it again in 2019 with the same upper. Well played, Adidas. Well played. Well, that is my top 5. Let me know down in the comments what your top 5 is. Remember to like this video, it helps the channel out a huge amount. And if you're not already subscribed, where have you been? Get subscribed so you can enjoy all of my future content. But that's all from BootWizard here today. Please be nice. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.